Oke, halo semua, balik lagi bersama Mamang di Hogwarts Legacy part 10. Kita sekarang udah bisa ngebuka pintu-pintu yang dikunci level 1 ya. Terakhir di part 9. Sekarang kita mau nyelesain side quest mungkin ya. Side questnya banyak banget. Kita mulai dari si Sebastian mungkin ya. Mana Sebastian? Ini kayaknya. Bukan ya. Mana ya? Bukan. Ini apa? Ini Sebastian. Bukan side quest. Ya udah, kita kerjain dulu Sebastian deh. Jauh di mana? Mana si Sebastian? Jauh sekali. Sekalian buka peta deh.
Wonder who lives here.
Ada toko tuh. Bisa jual-jual armor.
Nice to see you again.
Likewise. What can I help you with today?
What do you have for sale?
What are we looking for today? This will do just fine. Thank you.
Ini unidentified lagi. Wah, salah biar.
Thank you for stopping in.
Thank
I
you for
appreciate
stopping.
it.
Gas. Ih. Tes coba.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. What do we have here? A demiguise.
Wah. Dari luar itu. Bisa ditandain gak? Dodol, ada demigod di situ. Nggak bisa diambil, itu harus malam.
Revelio. It's like a place right out of a storybook. Revelio. All I know
Tinggal satu lagi. Ini ya.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Ya, ini. Apa ya? Stop, 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 stop. Oh. Ini kupu-kupu apa ya? Oh, yang oke, mana? Ayo kemana? Eh, eh,
I'll have taken your life before you even realize it's gone.
kemana sih Sebastian?
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
ke Bernoil. Oh, itu ke Bernoil.
Revelio.
Jauh-jauh amat sih Sebastian.
An intruder!
Salah undead lagi. Undead apa ini?
Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Incendio.
Ini mau well. Loyalis warrior.
Reminds me of such arrogance.
Eh?
Accio. Incendio. You only have Ranrock to blame. Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
Hah? Oh merah. Oh merah ya daerah.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Hello, nice to meet you.
Welcome. I'm Bernard Indiai, and this is my shop. Is there anything I can help you with?
What do you have for sale?
What are we in the market for today? A pleasure doing business with you. Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
Jual bulu.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented it.
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on. I'll take you to my uncle's.
Iya.
This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Revelio.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you...
Itu normal.
Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
Yang gitu kok kayak
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
Solomon, mana Solomon?
Revelio.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves any time soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said.
Lah.
Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
Lah, ada musuh ya?
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of him.
The wizards will be defeated.
What there?
Accio!
I won't rest until...
Tốt.
I shall avenge you. That was
Yes.
unimpressive.
Confringo! Accio! Incendio!
Masih ada.
Accio!
Habis. Oke, masih ada.
You've made your last mistake.
Ya.
This is where you will fail.
Oh.
Such arrogance.
Confringo!
As if you could best the likes of me.
Santai.
Accio!
Guys,
Just you wait till I'm on solid ground. I won't rest until
Incendio.
you little pity. Not quite.
kalah. Ini lagi kuning.
I won't rest until dead.
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Revelio. Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They
Revelio.
have stations for everything. I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Revelio.
Surat kali bentuknya mana ya?
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Oh, nggak bisa.
Revelio. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view. What do you mean? When? Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago. Who? What do you... I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers. The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you. I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts. Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg. It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers. Look at this. Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something? Only one way to find out. Huh, a stairwell. Lumos. Why bother blocking a stairwell? There might be something here worth a closer look. They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Oh, di atasnya ada. Oh.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft. What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too. I know it sounds strange, but... Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore. Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before. I'm listening. I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic. But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it. That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see. Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed. We can. But perhaps
Perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Apa itu?
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol.
Oh,
I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not. Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
oke, beres. Beres. Tinggal. Aduh, ini apa lagi? Conjugation.
Confringo,
Salah.
Revelio, and a historian's uniform. It was brilliant solving those old...
Salah.
What are you up to now?
Lah, juga masih. Oh, itu side quest.
Can't catch me!
Deke. Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howard said in Beasts class. That I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Come along then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
Ayolah, berangkat.
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect! Deke loves an outing. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh, it was during those
ini
days
yang
that
ada
Deke
logo.
first saw a knapsack.
Logo ini
It'll be
berubah.
nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
Knapsack. Tapi mana? Oh itu.
You got one!
Oh gitu. Oh 10.
Professor Howard will never believe this. Now, I'm only trying to help.
Hii.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm. I'll look after you.
Oh udah. Oh wait.
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Then I shall go and rescue a jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
Levioso!
There. I'm not going to hurt you. I rescued a jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
Mana?
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
I shall go and find a moon calf then.
Deke will be waiting for your return.
Advance time by mana nggak bisa. Mana nggak bisa teman-teman. Oh, ngomong ke si Dik, bikin mana Diknya?
Deke, what am I meant to be doing again?
You should try to find a moon calf. Since they only come out at night, you may have to wait a little while, depending on what time it is.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Apa itu kotak putih?
Deke, what am I meant to be doing again?
You should try to find a moon calf. Since they only come out at night, you may have to wait a little while, depending on what time it is.
Ada gitu. Ah. Oh ini.
Leviosa.
Professor Howard will never believe this. It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a mooncalf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the mooncalves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready.
Kita ada di mana sih? Ini ya, nggak ada waypointnya lagi. Ini nggak ditekan.
There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of? Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready.
Ready dong. Mana nggak bisa? Ya.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Actually, perhaps another time.
Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home.
Release, peace.
Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some.
Deke thinks you are doing good work here.
Jabar no feather. Jabar nol.
I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now.
Scorching. Conjure enchanted loom. Ini gitu. Offense. Oh, add. Oh. Ini. gitu. Nah ini
That came out nicely. I should show Deke. I used the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Thank you for your help, Deke.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbaton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Mana sih Sebastian? Oh, di situ. Yes, orang Mikles betul.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Revelio.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I understand. You needn't tell me if you don't want to.
If I were you, I'd be begging for more details.
It's not that I'm not interested, and you can certainly trust me if you want to tell me anything.
Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus Curse?
What does the Cruciatus Curse do?
It's known as the Torture Curse, Crucio. It inflicts intense, excruciating pain on the victim. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Dah punya? Hah? Wah nih.
It's your powdered bat spleen, I think.
Revelio.
Oh, dah. Yes. Oh, lewat pintu.
Hello, Adelaide. I received your owl.
Thank you for coming. You see, my uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the Goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle may be in trouble.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
Has your uncle traded with many goblins?
Yes, for ages. Even speaks gobbledygook. But he only recently mentioned Ranrock's lot, insisting the galleons were worth the risk. He does it for me. Between robes and supplies, attending Hogwarts costs a fair sickle. And besides that, Uncle Roland has expensive taste. He's sacrificed so much for me over the years. I promised him that as soon as I finish Hogwarts, I shall be the one taking care of him.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping, notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He'd planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide. It's never been this long. I just know something's happened.
Apa itu cobain? Magic hotspot.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before.
Depulso. Accio. Confringo.
Dah, belum beresin 7 deui.
Accio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Flipendo. Glacius. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Flipendo. Glacius. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Flipendo. Glacius.
There's a victory that came none too
What are you up to now?
Apa ini? Tadi teh mana ya?
You're gonna regret coming here. What? Hey, for your information, you'd better be...
Protego! Expulso! Glacius!
Goblin.
Expelliarmus!
Pathetic.
Harus set dulu. Eish.
Levioso. Descender. Defender. Potato. Too slow. Incendio.
Hai.
Levioso. Descender.
Wait till Sebastian hears about this. An Ashwinder.
Revelio. Defendo.
Mana satu lagi?
Defendo. Revelio. Incendio.
Ah.
The castle must have been quite stately in its time.
Incendio.
Terus kemana?
Accio.
Ah.
Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Volta.
Shame I didn't have an audience for that one.
Hah? Dah? Mana itu?
Volta. Accio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Ah.
Accio.
Oh. Ah. Oh, udah.
Could this be Mr. Oakes' campsite?
What have we here? Another human?
Chill spells glance off of me.
Weh.
Descendo. Defendo.
Does anyone have any fire with you?
I'm a goblin!
You come.
What have we here? Another human? I don't think you know your thing. Descendo.
Hey. Guys. Santai ya.
Rather unwise coming back this way. Who do you think you are?
Now to find out what happened here.
Revelio.
Mr. Oakes' trade journal. Adelaide said that her uncle kept notes of his trades, maps. Perhaps these landmarks will lead me to him.
Ini ya.
Revelio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso.
This looks intriguing.
Deh, kok kayak banyak apa nih dalamnya?
Revelio.
Oh. Bah, kali kasih tahu bangunannya. Undead.
Incendio. Confringo. Repulsor. Incendio. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio.
Wah.
Lumos. Leviosa.
Saya dulu. Saya nyemplung.
Lumos.
Oh.
Revelio. Lumos.
Mana ini si Hah? Gimana ya ketahuannya gimana?
A rock formation. That's the first landmark on this map. Now to find the crooked tree.
Oh,
Oh, the anticipation.
bener di situ.
You may want to move. You're a It isn't Nora Treadwell's thought we'd forget about that goblin helping stole.
Alah.
One less poacher in the wizarding world. I know a murder trial when I see one.
Mulai nge-lag.
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
I should investigate.
Incendio. Confringo.
Oh, ini gitu. Di mana kakekmu? Aman. Ini gitu. Ini kali.
Can't figure out why there's such a fuss over poaching. There's enough dumb beasts for everyone.
Para Goblin.
What was that?
Accio.
How unfortunate for you.
Goblin.
Think you can clever. You may wonder.
Accio. Incendio. Confringo.
Tricky little caveman. Should have took much time, is what I was saying.
Okay.
Accio. Incendio. Your poaching days are over. Revelio.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Kayaknya ini nih bener.
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
I know I heard
Bener sih kayaknya mah ini nggak tahu juga.
Accio.
Nobody here but me.
Revelio.
I may have more luck higher up in the keep.
Nge-lag kok nge-lag. Oh, kabur. Nge-lag.
You explain the stench. Oi, pass that fire can out of the golden cake.
Oh, di bawah ada apa ini? Ongkel bawahnya.
There you are.
Up, sini dong.
I'll bury you.
Leviosa! Glacius! Defendo! Revelio!
A ladder. That's what I need.
Leviosa! Glacius! Defendo!
Who's that? How nice of us. Do you think this is funny? Go hold!
Nggak ada apa-apa dari sini.
This looks like trouble.
Huh?
Revelio!
Oh, ada tol. Oh, ini salahnya gede.
This is the spot on the map.
Oh, benar.
You almost had a lucky start.
Santai bro. Alah sayang nih.
Let's get this over.
This castle's hiding all sorts of secrets.
Oh ini bener. Oh iya iya iya.
Revelio!
What will we find in here?
Revelio!
Ya, apa ya undead.
Goblins ruling over wizards will be fulfilled. Huh? Who is it? Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Mana? Langsung aja kira.
I will make you.
It looks as though Adelaide's instincts were spot on.
Ranrock has fooled you all, to your demise. Revelio!
Apa ini? Asik.
Alohomora! Accio!
Oh, ada goblin dalam.
Revelio!
kuning di belakang, di atas. Hey, kalem, kalem. Masih lagi deh. Mana lagi? Alah. Masih ada aja.
Revelio.
Tembak kali.
Revelio.
Alah.
Revelio.
A boiler door. How to open it?
Kenapa? Lepas. Oh ini. Banyak itu biru. Santai.
Incendio.
Alah. Goblin gelo.
Revelio.
Hah? Oh itu suaranya.
Hello? Mr. Oakes?
Yes, I'm here. They've taken my wand. This cell has an enchanted lock. I have experience with these locks, but I need my wand if I have any chance of opening it. Look for a boiler door. I've heard them speak of it.
I need to find Mr. Oakes' wand. Where could it be? Revelio. Incendio.
Ini mesinnya ke sini.
Revelio.
Wah, luas sekali.
You've one less follower, Ranrock. Revelio.
Iya, pasti sana boleh. Ini dari sini ke sini. Sini.
Revelio.
Oh, ini dibakar ya.
Confringo.
Working for me.
Wuhu, kabur. Kabur, santai.
Incendio.
One less human to worry about.
Oops. Dan ada level 23 nih. Up. Ow. Ada.
I've been fighting
Hey.
since before you were born.
Hey, santai.
Leviosa. Descender.
Not quite.
Leviosa.
Ah.
Meant for me?
Okay. And
Leviosa.
I will not be made a fool.
This doesn't hurt.
Descender. Defender. Leviosa.
I'll kill you and all.
Too late for you to learn the error of your ways. Revelio. This must be Mr. Oakes's wand. Perhaps now he can set himself free.
I must get out. Hurry.
Nih.
Wand. Oh, thank Merlin. Thank you. You did it! I found my wand and... Wait, you're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately. It's dangerous.
It's all right, Mr. Oakes. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. Well, how did you find me?
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd forgot I was even there. I overheard things. If only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted Goblin stole every canut on me. All I can say is thank you, truly.
You mentioned you overheard things.
Sad tale, really. I think I know where Ranrock's unfortunate vendetta against wizardkind began. Although dragon breeding was outlawed by the Warlocks Convention of 1709, Ranrock stumbled upon an illegal dragon camp. He was young, found the creatures fascinating. He'd visit the camp in secret whenever he could, never making his presence known. After weeks of sly surveillance, he finally summoned the courage to speak to the wizard in charge. Ranrock wanted to join them, and the creatures. The wizard happened to drop his wand. Ranrock saw an opportunity. He picked it up, went to hand it back as a means of introducing himself. The sight of a goblin with a wand sent the wizard into an instant rage. He beat Ranrock nearly to death. Ever since, Ranrock has despised wizardkind, sees us all as cruel.
Am I right that you speak gobbledygook?
Unbeknownst to Ranrock's fiends, I do. I've always had an affinity for goblin culture. Knew I wanted to be a metal trader ever since I was a lad. It wasn't easy learning the language. It's complex, and my memory's as weak as my knees these days. But after decades working with fine goblin folk, I grew fairly proficient. At least, I'd like to think so.
I'm grateful I was able to help you, Mr. Oakes. Adelaide thinks the world of you.
Oh, and I her. She's become quite savvy to my trading habits, always analyzing my detailed owls. If only I hadn't resorted to trading with such fiends. A lesson I shan't soon forget. Having my wand back is like being reunited with an old friend. I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety. Will you be all right?
I'll be fine, Mr. Oakes. You get back to Adelaide. I assure you, her worries outweigh yours.
Oh, I'm anxious to see my dear niece. And then I plan to travel far from here for my next round of trading. Thank you. May life reward you justly for your deeds. Be well, my friend.
Mr. Oakes was lucky. Ranrock's lot would never have freed him.
Revelio.
Oke, part 10 sampai di sini dulu. Nanti kita terusin di part 11. Makasih semuanya buat yang udah ngikutin.